Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys like the new format. Something I am giving it a shot. So as you can tell, I got a little intro video at the beginning, and then I'll have an outro video at the end. And then right there, as you can see, is my little icon there. So pretty cool. So let me know what you think. I hope you like it. Like I said, it's a different format. We're giving it a shot, trying to make it look a little more professional, a little more cleaned up. So hopefully this works. Hopefully everything goes well. So let's get into it. Thank you for hopping in and watching Mornings with Mark. I'm doing this every weekday around 11 o'clock Eastern time. So I hope that everybody can join me. So if you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. And hopefully I'll have some people jump in. I had to move it from my business page, or from my personal page to my business page, because that's the only way I could get this format to work. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot. So good morning and welcome. Happy December. Can you believe it? It's December 1st already. This month's going to fly by. It's crazy how fast even November went. December is going to go even faster, and before we know it, it will be 2018. So I hope you're ready, because ready or not, here it comes. So a few things I wanted to talk about today. So this one I read the other day, and I didn't know whether to laugh or not, but it's crazy. So apparently, American Airlines had a computer glitch that allowed any pilot who requested time off over the Christmas week or 2 weeks, basically from December 17th through the 31st, they got the time off. So now they have all these pilots that have these vacation times already approved, and no pilots to fly the planes that they need to fly for one of the busiest travel times of the year. You know, we got everybody, obviously Christmas vacations, everybody's taking time off, traveling. Colleges are getting out around that time, so we're going to have a lot of college students trying to fly home. And of course, normal business travel and all this other fun stuff. So there's excuse me, a lot of traveling going on between those times. So now they're in a bit of a jam. They stated that about 15,000 flights could be affected, which is staggering. I mean, it's 2 weeks, but that's a lot of flights. So they're trying to resolve the issue. One of the things they are trying to do is offer the pilots time and a half. But I guess because of contracts and union things, they're not sure if they're going to be able to offer that to all the pilots or not. So they're kind of in this jam. They do have some backup pilots or reserve crews that they're bringing in, but for the most part, it's going to be sticky. And of course, American Airlines is saying we're going to have everything resolved, but who knows? So if you are traveling for Christmas break or during those times between the 17th and 31st, and you're on an American Airlines flight, I would either maybe see if you can switch flights to a different airline. So I don't know if they're going to be able to do that or offer that, or change your plan somehow, or at least keep an eye on it and see where this goes. Because this could be a potential disaster, especially for American Airlines. You know, all these flights, and I mean, there's 15,000 flights, whatever number of people that comes out to. I mean, just staggering numbers. You know, you're probably looking at 20 to 30,000 people that are are not going to be able to get to where they want to go because of this. So it could be a potential disaster for American Airlines. So we'll see how it plays out. But again, if you're flying during those 2 weeks, really, and you're on American Airlines, at least be aware of what's going on. Check with your flights, make sure that they are still flying, or maybe try to switch airlines. And again, I don't know how this is all going to play out. I don't know if American Airlines is going to offer the ability to switch flights, because you got to think all the other airlines, I'm sure, are just as busy. Their flights are probably booked or close to it at this point. So trying to get all that switched and figured out, it's going to be tricky. So so keep an eye on it if you're flying American Airlines. Like I said, it has a potential to be just a disaster. So fortunately, I'm not flying that week, so I don't have to worry about it. But I know, like I said, a lot of people do fly. College kids getting out, obviously during Christmas, New Year's. It's a lot of travel during those 2 weeks. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Which is a crazy story. And I saw posted somewhere that it sounded like some kid hacked the system because they wanted their dad or their mom to have that week off so that they could be home for Christmas. I don't know. It's probably not what happened, but it's kind of a funny little thing. But I don't know how the glitch happened. I don't know if they even know what the source of it was, or if it's just something weird with the programming. I don't know. But yeah, that's not good for them at all. So we'll see. Excuse me. I gotta get over this cough. I really do. So anyway, so on to the next. A parade in Cleveland. So if you are an NFL fan, you know that the Cleveland Browns do not exactly have a stellar record. In fact, they have a terrible record. They haven't won a game yet. Right now they are 0-11. So this fan, his name is Chris McNeil, has officially obtained a permit for a parade in Cleveland if they have the perfect losing season, if they go 0-16. He actually obtained it last year, and the Browns did win a game against the Chargers, who they're playing this week. So he canceled the parade, but he does have the permit for it. It is set to go on January 6th at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. So he's already got a number of donations. He's got a number of people that have said they would attend. I don't know if that's something to be celebrated, but I guess it's something, right? So he's got this Facebook page set up. He actually has a GoFundMe page set up for it. So he's collecting donations. And then what he did say was that if they do cancel the parade, because they win a game, he's going to donate it to the Cleveland Food Bank. So I think that's awesome. But yeah, so if the Cleveland Browns go 0-16 this season, they're going to have a parade. And I don't know if that's something that I would really want celebrated, but who knows? I don't know. So like I said, they're playing the Chargers in LA on Sunday. I don't know if they're going to win that game. They're in LA. The Chargers don't have a great record, but they're playing well, so I don't know if they're going to win that one. I think their best chance are the middle two games. They're playing Green Bay and Baltimore at home both weeks. Green Bay's 5-6, Baltimore 6-5. And then they play Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, which I don't see them winning that game. Pittsburgh's just a good team, and at that point, if they haven't won it, if they're 0-15 at that point, I really don't see them winning that game at all. So I think their best chance are their two home games against Green Bay and Baltimore. Probably the best shot is Green Bay. So I think I don't think they win against the Chargers because they're at home. The Chargers are still playing. They're still winning. Again, don't have a stellar record, but they're still in that hunt, so they're still playing for something. So I think the Chargers will win that game. So their best shot, in my opinion, is against either Green Bay or Baltimore. So we'll see what happens, but I don't know. That's I don't know if he's going to live stream it. That would be. I don't know. If you're a Cleveland fan, is that something you want to celebrate? Do you want to celebrate an 0-16 season? I don't know. But apparently he's got a lot of people that say they're going to show up. So I guess it's a go from here. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. Kind of sad and depressing in a way. But I guess it's a way to, I don't want to say make fun of yourself, but just kind of take what the season gives you and make it what it is and make the best of it, I guess. At this point they're not playing for anything, other than the pride, to have that 0-16 season. Or not have that 0-16 season, at least be able to say you won a game. I think that's pretty much the only thing at this point Cleveland is really playing for, is pride, and I don't know if that's going to be enough, considering, these, at least as of right now, what happens in the next week or two, who knows. It's interesting in this time of the NFL in December because, one team wins a game and knocks out, one or two teams for the playoff hunt. So this is that time where it's really going to shape what happens for the playoffs. And so each team, even if they're just in the hunt, they're playing to win. They're playing to stay in the hunt, possibly get into the playoffs, and obviously onto the Super Bowl. So they're still playing for something, and they know that their time is limited, so they want it. And I don't know if the Cleveland Browns, desire to just win a game for pride is going to be enough to get them through. But we'll see what happens. But crazy stuff. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. And let me know if you're watching on the replay. Let me know in the comments if if you had a sports team that just never won a game, if that's something you would want to celebrate and have a parade for. I know I wouldn't. I don't know if that's something I would attend. It's kind of a sad state, if you will, but I guess if it works for Cleveland, it works for them. So good for them, I guess. So anyway, so that's it. And then my last thing here is I want to talk about your holiday traditions. And the reason I want to bring this up is because tomorrow we are doing one of our biggest ones. We are going to get our Christmas tree. Now, we don't just go out to a store and buy a Christmas tree. We go out to a tree farm. We pick out a tree and then we cut it down right at the spot. So it's a little Griswold Christmas, if you will, except we're not going out into the woods and buying a massive tree. But we go out, we cut it down, bring it home, do the whole thing. So it's a fun day. We make a whole day out of it. We stop for dinner on the way home, usually at the small old pizza place. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a chance for us as a family to do something and get together. Kind of the start of our Christmas season kind of officially starts at this point. So we start doing our decorating and really start focusing more on Christmas, other than the Christmas shopping, which has already begun, of course. But other than that, this is that that symbol for us, or that mark that the Christmas season is here and we're ready to rock and roll. So so that's our Christmas tradition, which like I said, we're starting Saturday, tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. And then we just gear up for the next couple of weeks. Get some decorating done. We'll do some cooking, and then before you know it, it'll be Christmas Day, which is on a Monday this year. So good stuff. So we'll have kind of that weekend to get ready. Christmas Eve on the Sunday night. So good stuff. And then of course New Year's Eve is on a Sunday night. So a little bit of a long weekend, which hopefully will not turn out so bad. I know it's, when you have New Year's Eve on a weekend, it tends to get crazy. People are out, they're partying, they're drinking, they're, very often being not the wisest that they are. They tend to make bad decisions. And, with it being on a weekend, it turns into in this case, 3-night event, because they'll be out Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So that's the only thing I don't like about it being on a weekend. But other than that, it should be a good week. So that's it. Kind of a quick show. So I hope everybody likes the new format with the intro and the outro. Please let me know in the comments what you think. And also comment on any of the stories I talked about, the American Airlines, Cleveland, or your holiday traditions. But other than that, I'm done for the day. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more people on with the new format and switching over to my business page. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.